How's it going, everybody? You know who it is. My name is Sanwoo, and what you see here is Novation's official Instagram page with a product teaser for a product that is gonna be released in one day. But viewers of this channel, of course, already know what it's going to be, and that is the LAUNCHKEY mk4 series. And actually, on Novation's YouTube page, the official trailer of the LAUNCHKEY mk4 is now available again. So it was already posted a day or 2 days ago, but then taken down again. And now the video is up and it is made unlisted. So you can view it with the link, which I'll put in the description. And let's have a quick look at this teaser and check if we can find anything interesting. So the first thing that stands out is the display instead of the blue LCD that we had on the Mark III series. Let me find a picture of it. Here, simple blue LCD. We now got a nice crisp OLED screen, which I like. Yeah, there it is. Apart from that, very similar. So this is the LAUNCHKEY 49, it seems. The layout has changed. You've got the faders on the left side, pads and encoders on the right side, as opposed to the previous version where the pads and the potentiometers were on the left side and the faders on the right side. I think the new layout makes more sense, and also having the screen in the middle of them both as opposed to on the left side makes much more sense to me. In addition to that, I want to point out again that on the mk4 series, these knobs here are now encoders instead of potentiometers, which means that they can spin endlessly and don't have a fixed start and end point, which in my opinion makes more sense for a device where the assignment for these knobs can change. Also down here it says semi-weighted keyboard on the LAUNCHKEY 49 and 61, so that's something that seems to be new. I guess a better feeling keybed. So as usual, you got presets for the different DAWs. Nothing new here. So this is new. Step sequence in Ableton Live. That was not something that was integrated in the Mark III series, and I'm really interested in how that plays out and how you can use this step sequencing feature. And I think that's a very important addition that will be interesting to many people, and yeah, will make this a much more useful device in my opinion, and I'm looking forward to testing it out. Sequence lives, drum racks, and piano roll. There you got it. So, let me go back. I believe from what I read, the LAUNCHKEY can show you which chords you are playing. So as you are playing a chord, it will show it on screen. If it can really recognize what chords you are playing, I think that's a useful tool for learning to play keys and to learn scales and their chords and such. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think I have read that somewhere. In addition to this, also talking about learning the keys, I think there is a Melodics subscription or trial version included in this, which is a online keyboard learning platform, which is something I've tried out shortly and I would like to do again actually. A quick addition from the editing room. I've noticed something else that seems to be different to the Mark III range. and that is some writing underneath the buttons that are underneath the faders. It says zones, part A, part B, split and layer. Now, since I didn't use the Mark III range, I don't know if that is new functionality or if it is old functionality that is now just highlighted and made more accessible with these buttons. If you know, feel free to let me know down in the comments. And now let's move on with the video. Generative arpeggiator with pattern editor. I don't know if the pattern editor was included in the previous LaunchKey version, so this might be something new. Something that I also noticed here is that on the original LaunchKey version, there were more arpeggiator shortcuts on the keyboard directly. Let me quickly point that out. So here above the keys, you can see it says arp type, key, groove, and so on. These markings are not present on the new LaunchKey, but the features are probably still included. So yeah, here and it shows what it comes bundled with, Clevgrant, plugins. I like them. I'm using them for my videos always. I'm using the bruise-free noise cancellation and the Corv Pressor for compression. So you are hearing that right now, actually. And there's a lot of noise cancellation to be done because you may hear some of the cicadas still in the background. And yeah, here we've got the Melodics keyboard learning app. Also, there's something included, so that's nice. And yeah, control hardware and software at the same time. So this is not just a software controller, but you can also control your hardware with it. And I think the LaunchKey Minis actually have a mini TRS MIDI port, which I think is really cool because a lot of smaller hardware is using mini TRS jacks for their MIDI connection, so that makes it very immediate to use with things like the M8 tracker, for example. So I hope they still do that in the Mark IV version, and maybe even include a mini TRS adapter in the larger models, which I don't think, but I think that would be cool. Yep, choose the perfect fit. That's the LaunchKey range, and I think they look really good. I love the design, I gotta say. I think Novation really nails the designs on their LaunchKey series, and I can only hope to see more of this coming. So what I'm looking forward to is there going to be a new launch control, because they skipped the Mark III range with the launch control, and I think many people would look forward to that, especially with some encoders instead of potentiometers included. I'm also interested to see what else is going to be there in the launch pad range, as well as, of course, the SL range, which is the flagship of Novation's controller keyboards. I don't know if there's something coming, but I'm looking forward to that, and I am looking forward to testing one of these out. So that's it for this quick update. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Until then, have a wonderful time. Peace.